Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co., and this is Where Are They Now for December of 2025. Where Are They Now is a series where I take a look back at how games have fared over the years, specifically looking at 1 year ago and 5 years ago, and seeing how well have games done. Putting them into 4 categories: the games that weren't really for me, the games I liked but didn't feel the need to hold on to, the games that I kept but then left over time, and then the games that I kept that are still here. We're going to start with 2024. In 2024, in the category of games that I didn't like, we have Cascadia Junior, which was not for me. Unfortunately, I felt it wasn't really Cascadia. It felt like a way to sell Cascadia with a name, but it wasn't really, to me, a great game. There was Wonky, a small little stacking game that I felt was wonky and just didn't do anything for me. And then there's Karak 2, which, interestingly enough, is still here. I realized I don't have a category for things that I didn't like, but are still here. But the reason it's still here is my kids like it. We don't really play it, though, because they occasionally pull out and play it. I don't enjoy playing it. It's not bad, it's just that I think the original Karak had more simple, engaging charm, and Karak 2 doesn't feel quite as good to me. From there, we have the category of games that I liked. In this category, there are a bunch. There was Clank Legacy 2. Again, played this a year. These are all games I played for the first time, by the way, a year ago and 5 years ago. So not just games I played it for the first time a year ago in December, and then I played it for the first time 5 years ago in December for the next category. We have Clank Legacy 2. I enjoyed it. I did finish it, but that's because I always knew I'd finish it, and then it's a legacy game. I liked it. Would I keep it if it weren't a legacy game? No, I don't think I would. I think I enjoy Clank. I don't love Clank. There was Borderlands, Mr. Torque's Arena, a badassery. It was fun. It was a fun overall game, but I think that I would just rather play games like Zombicide or Cthulhu Left May Die, so it didn't really have a chance of staying, but it is a fun system. Ancient Terrible Things, a cute little worker placement game. That's charming, but didn't really super hook me. Tree Society was a fun little tableau building game, but it wasn't as smooth as I would like. It was a good concept. It's something about it just wasn't, it didn't run smooth, but it was good. Everdell Duo. It's good, but I'd rather play Everdell. I don't think Everdell Duo did anything that... I mean, there's a solo co-op mode. You can play through that kind of mini-campaign. I'd rather just play Everdell. Master of Orion at Astra, a solid game. This is one of those tough ones where I almost want to keep... It's not out yet, but it's from Arkane Studios. It's one of those games that I would love to keep in theory. I don't think that I make time for 4X games. I don't think that's my go-to genre. I still have one or two that I need to play and try to get to, but, like... I don't think, as much as I enjoy Master of Orion at Astra, and there's a possibility that I do add it in some capacity, but for right now, I'm leaning towards not trying to get it. So that's Master of Orion at Astra. There's a Nice Cuppa, a button-shy solo game about tea. It's about brewing tea. It's about flipping cards, trying to manage your little rows. It's cute, it's fun, it's charming. If you like fishing lessons, I think a Nice Cuppa has the same kind of vibe to it. There's Windmill Valley, which I really loved when I first played it, but the more I played it, I realized that I liked it, but I didn't... I think that I felt a little too free as far as upgrading. The path to upgrading felt a little too direct. It's one of the, again, my first play, I was like, this is going to be a 4.5 out of 5. And then after I played it a few times, I was like, I don't need to keep this. Fortunately, I don't rate games after one play, or you would have seen a review that was like 4.5 out of 5. It's amazing. Instead, you saw it's good. There's a lot of things I liked about it, but it did go down a little bit for me. Then there's Kathmandu. Kathmandu is from Queen Games, Stefan Feld game. It was fine. It's a little race game. I'd rather play something like Creature Caravans, but Kathmandu was fine and enjoyable. In the category of games that I kept and then left, there's Nothing, which I always enjoy. I like it when there's nothing in this category for a year ago. For 5 years ago, I'm always fine with it, but whenever I put things in this category for a year ago, it means that I was optimistic about my ability to play them, and then reality hit later. In the category of games that I straight up kept, there's Da 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 Da, which is technically my kids collection kind of category. There's this weird aspect. Karak 2 is here, but I enjoy Da Da Da. It's a fun, cute little word association game, but my kids really enjoy it, so it's here. We have Combo, which I actually think we should probably get rid of. At this point, there was Trio, then Combo, then Jungo. Trio we love, Jungo we love. Combo didn't land the same way. I think Combo's gonna go. I'm realizing. My kids liked it, but we just like Trio and Combo. We like Trio and Jungo more. Then we have Star Clash. Star Clash is not yet here. It's an upcoming game. This is an interesting one. I put it in the category of games that I'm keeping once it shows up. It's a tricky one because I don't think the graphic design is where I'd want it to be. It feels like an indie game, but the gameplay is really, really good. And the problem is, historically speaking, if a game doesn't look as good as I'd want, it doesn't stand the test of time. But we shall see. I'm going to try when it shows up, and we'll go from there. Then there's Alibis, which is absolutely fantastic. Love Alibis. It has rapidly climbed for me from Allplay as one of the better word association games. And the last is Hammer Time. One of the best games I've played from Haba in a long time. It's got such a fun little charm to it as you shake the box and knock things over. That's Hammer Time from Haba. Then in the category of games from 5 years ago in 2020, so again, this is December of 2020, in the category of games I did not like, there was Crimson Company. Honestly, I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember I didn't even bother finishing the game. It's a card game. There's probably nothing wrong with it. I just didn't care for it, and I didn't bother finishing it, and that was enough for me. In the category of games I liked but did not feel the need to keep, there's Gods Love Dinosaurs, charming game for Panosaurus. There's Charty Party, which is a hilarious, over-the-top, and a little bit inappropriate at times, but fun it's a fun game. It's just like, it's not my type of game that I keep, but it's a fun game. There's Tussie Mussy from Elizabeth Hargrave, a button shy wallet game. It's good, it's fun, but I'd rather play something like, I don't know, Circle the Wagons or Skulls of Southwark if I want a 2-player small card game like that. There's Cross Clues, which is another word association game. I'd rather play Codenames, I'd rather play Alibis, but I didn't have Alibis back then. I had Codenames back then, or Decrypto and all that. Cross Clues is fun, it just doesn't replace those for me. There's Kingdom Run, a small little kids game of racing, which is charming, but my kids didn't love it enough to keep, and nor did I. Hidden Leaders, which is a strategic deduction game of trying to figure out so you can anticipate your opponent's moves as you try to figure out your win condition between various factions. Great art, good presentation. Overall, that kind of game generally hasn't worked tremendously well for me in the past, so I liked it, but I didn't feel the need to keep it. There's the Castle of Tuscany, which was the follow-up to Castles of Burgundy that didn't land quite as well. It felt like Castles of Burgundy if Castles of Burgundy were not as good. It wasn't even bad, it's just that it was not Castles of Burgundy. It was a fine game. And then lastly, there's Dwellings of Eldervale, which is a game that many people loved, and I merely liked. I thought it was fine, I enjoyed it, but I was not wowed by it, and Dwellings of Eldervale is well loved. It's just, for me, it was just a good game. In the category of games that kept and then left, these are from 5 years ago December, we have Sequoia, which is from the Mountain Goat, Sequoia, and GPS series of games. And Sequoia I did hold on to for first, but eventually it did leave the collection. Whistle Mountain has also left only just this year. It finally left. Whistle Mountain is from Bezier. It's great. I think it's a tremendous game. I think I'm finally ready to get rid of it, which is why I got rid of it like a month or two ago. But it's really, really good. Then there's Etherfields. I held on to Etherfields for a bit, trying to play as much as I could. I played through I don't know. I never remember how long I played. I played through however many sequences, dream sequences and all that. I didn't finish it, but I did play a lot of it. I enjoyed it, but it was probably one of the first times that I started to realize these campaign games, I start a lot of them and I don't finish a lot of them. The longer a campaign game is, the less likely I am to finish it. And then in the category of games that I kept that are still here, we have, this is a tricky one. The first one is one of those caveats. I played for the first time Velocity Vanguard. I would love to have it in my collection. It still hasn't delivered. I think it's a great game. I think it's very unique. The table presence is the one thing that has me worried. I think it's too big for what it is, but it's such an interesting, well-done game. If it ever shows up, I will be happy to hold on to it for some amount of time. I don't know how long. It might last for... The biggest question is table space. It was a table hog. But if I can get past that aspect, it was one of the most unique movement manipulation games I've played, and I would love to play it. Then there's Mountain Goats. Mountain Goats is still in my collection. It will finally be leaving because it will be replaced by Mountain Goats Legacy, but Mountain Goats is currently still here. We have Kingdom Rush. Kingdom Rush is still here. I debated getting rid of it this year. I debated my campaign game purge, my end-of-year collection purge. I debated getting rid of Kingdom Rush, but I think it's too good. When I sit down on the table, it's too good. I should do solo Sunday videos with this. I've been doing more solo Sunday stuff where I use the fact that I make content as an excuse to sit down and play a solo game. I should do solo Sunday with Kingdom Rush. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll find out. Anyways, there's GPS, which is also, it's not on the table, but it's still here. GPS is also still here. GPS and Mountain Goats are still here. Sequoia left. And then there's Cockroach Poker Royale, which I played for the first time. I already played Cockroach Poker, but I played Cockroach Poker Royale for the first time in December of 2020, and it's still here because it's amazing. It replaced Cockroach Poker for me. And then lastly, there's D.E.I. Divide and Impera. I played this for the first time 5 years ago. I did a TTS demo with the designer, actually, and backed it right away. It's such a good game. I love D.E.I. It is so ridiculously good. It's one of those games I want to champion because it's well liked, but I wish it was more well liked. It's so good. I love this game. I will play it anytime with you. Anytime. Pull up a copy. Come on over. Let's play some D.E.I. It's fantastic. Anyways, that is basically the Where Are They Now for December of 2020. Until next time, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co. I hope you enjoyed this look back into how things fare over time. And as always, and until next time, I hope you have a good one.